Everyone is different, but some are more different than others. Do you want to understand others better? Then this video is for you. If you have questions or comments, go ahead and post them in below, and we'll be happy to engage with you. This is a video series where we go in depth on the world's most renowned personality test, Big Five. This is the 5th video in this series, and we're going to talk about the trait agreeableness. If you want full context, go ahead and watch our other videos in the series. If we were to describe the trait agreeableness in very short terms, we could say it's a measurement of someone's people skills. It relates to how much a person is cooperative, considerate, and kind. People who are high in agreeableness tend to be trusting, helpful, and good-natured, and they are often able to get along well with others. They are also more likely to be forgiving and tolerant of others' shortcomings. On the other hand, people who are low in agreeableness may be more skeptical and less inclined to trust others. They may also be more competitive and less inclined to consider others' needs. The 6 subfacets of agreeableness are trust, straightforwardness, altruism, compliance, modesty, and tendermindedness. We start off with the facet of trust. Trust is to what degree a person is inclined to believe in the honesty, integrity, and good intentions of others. People who score high in the trust facet tend to be more trusting and open-minded, and they may be more likely to give others the benefit of the doubt. They may also be more likely to form close, trusting relationships with others. On the other hand, people who score low in the trust facet may be more skeptical and mistrusting. They may be more inclined to question the motives and intentions of others and may be more cautious in their interactions with others. Moving on, we got straightforwardness. Straightforwardness tells us to what extent a person tends to be honest, direct, and sincere in their interactions with others. People who score high in the straightforwardness facet tend to be straightforward, candid, and blunt in their communication. People who score low in the straightforwardness facet may be more inclined to be evasive or indirect in their communication. They may be more likely to hide their true thoughts and feelings, and they may be more skilled at saying what they think others want to hear. The next facet is called altruism. Altruism is a fancy word for selfless concern for others, and putting others' interests above one's own. So, what we are exploring here is to what degree someone is concerned with the welfare of others, and is willing to help others without expecting anything in return. People who score high in the altruism facet tend to be empathetic, compassionate, and kind, and they may be more likely to go out of their way to help others. They may also be more likely to engage in pro-social behavior, such as volunteering, donating to charity, or aiding those in need. On the other hand, people who score low in the altruism facet may be more focused on their own needs and interests, and they may be less inclined to help others without expecting something in return. Another facet of agreeableness is compliance. Compliance is the degree to which a person is willing to conform to the rules, norms, and expectations of society, and to follow the instructions and directives of others. People who score high in the compliance facet tend to be obedient, conformist, and willing to follow the rules and regulations set by authority figures. People with a low score in the compliance facet may be more independent, rebellious, and unwilling to conform to the expectations of others. They may be more likely to challenge authority and to resist following rules and regulations that they don't agree with. If we think of this in work life, a person with a high score is well suited to do a job by the book and follow the rules. If you need someone to go their own way and push the limits, you should look for someone with a low score on the facet compliance. Modesty tells us to what degree a person is humble and unassuming in their behavior. People who score high in the modesty facet tend to be modest, unassuming, and unpretentious in their interactions with others. They may be uncomfortable with attention or praise, and they downplay their achievements and abilities. On the other hand, people who score low in the modesty facet may be more boastful, egotistical, and self-aggrandizing. They may be more inclined to promote themselves and their accomplishments, and they may be more comfortable with attention and praise. The last facet in the trait agreeableness is tendermindedness. Tendermindedness is how much a person is empathetic, compassionate, and caring toward others. People who score high in the tendermindedness facet tend to be warm, caring, and sensitive to others' needs and feelings. On the other end of the scale, people who score low in the tendermindedness facet may be more detached, indifferent, and unconcerned with the welfare of others. They may be less empathetic and less likely to show concern for the feelings and needs of other people. That's the subfacets for agreeableness. Please consider to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel a lot. Thanks for watching, and see you next time when we analyze the trait Neuroticism.